The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Ishai, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Ishai pondereth the hearts. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Ishai than sacrifice. I'm going to read this again. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Ishai than sacrifice. There's a direct correlation with this from the time of Samuel, when Saul was made king, and one of the commandments that was given him was to utterly destroy his enemies and take not the spoil. Saul took the Saul destroyed his enemies, but he allowed his men to take the spoil, and because of this, he did not hearken unto the commandment of the Creator, and was rid. The kingdom was ridden from him because of this. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Ishai than sacrifice. A high look and a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin. A high look, a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin. The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but everyone that is hasty only to want. The getting of treasure by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seeketh death. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do judgment. The way of a man is froward and strange, but as for the pure, his work is right. It is better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. When the scorner is punished, the simple is made wise. And when the wise is instructed, he receiveth knowledge. The righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but God overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness. Whoso stoppeth to excuse me. Whoso stoppeth his ear at the cry of the poor, he also shall cry himself, but shall not be heard. A gift in secret pacifieth anger, and a reward in the bosom strong wrath. It is joy to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. He that loveth pleasure shall be a poor man. I can attest to this as well. He that loveth pleasure shall be a poor man. He that loveth wine and oil shall not be rich. The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous, and the transgressor for the upright. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. I'm gonna read this again. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. There is treasure to be desired, and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it up. There is treasure to be desired, and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it up. He that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness, and honor. A wise man scaleth the city of the mighty, and casteth down the strength of the confidence thereof. When we read also in earlier chapters in the book of Proverbs, the rich, the wealth of men are strong cities. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. I speak on this all the time. We're supposed to be speaking words of truth and according to the law. Proud and haughty scorner is his name, who dealeth in proud wrath. The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hand refuseth to labor. He coveteth greedily all the day long, but the righteous giveth and spareth not. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. When we're not fearing the Creator, praising His holy name, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and we're eating abominable foods, even, there's other scriptures here in the book of Proverbs where it even talks about how just even a prayer is an abomination when we do not follow the Creator. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he bringeth it with a wicked mind? A false witness shall perish, but the man that heareth speaketh constantly. A wicked man hardeneth his face, but as far but as for the upright, he directeth his way. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Ishai. Not against the all-seeing and the all-knowing. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Ishai. The house, excuse me, the horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Ishai. Thank you everyone for watching. See everyone on the next one. Shine.